Hey guys, it's RomeroXVII and this is going to be a little PSA. So, I have an imposter running around with a name RomeroXVLL, but with lowercase l's. And he's running around, I guess trying to impersonate me. And I've been getting messages from dudes either saying good fight or salty messages like this, like, that I've lost to the guy. And this is problematic, especially as somebody who's trying to grow my channel. This guy's going around fake glove touching people, beating people up probably in a way that I don't enjoy. Sometimes I'm getting messages like this, dudes saying that they had a pleasure fighting me, and but I didn't fight them. And this is a screenshot from that new expert dude. And the thing is, I don't fight light heavyweight. I don't fight those big boy weights. I fight the lighter weight classes. These are my last 10 fights. These are my last 8 fights. They haven't changed. I'm at 1880 points. My last fight is Let's Get It 27-28. But yeah, this is an imposter. If you run into this dude, please let me know. I'm showing you guys right now the ranked leaderboards. Same record, 1880, 112 wins, 33 losses. I probably won't be on rank too much unless this guy's caught out. But yeah, here it is. But I got a fight I want to show you guys today. Just like dealing with minor adversity in the beginning of a fight, and just maintaining composure now. No glove touch here. Nate Diaz player, and one thing I noticed is that this dude, for a Nate Diaz player, he wasn't really stepping forward, and he's throwing planted combos. Now, right there, I should have realized probably not a good time to fire off a leg kick, but he drops me. And I realized immediately, this is the type of player that he relies on you coming forward and tries to frame trap you with the planted combos that you try to throw. He's doing a good job of making reads. Not making reads, keeping distance, keeping range with that jab. And somebody's timing their jab like that, it's somewhat difficult to try to slip the jab. It's much easier to do when it's like a 3-piece combination or a 4-piece, and he's feinting the jab. And this is how I knew, alright, this guy has a game plan. He's flicking the jab out there, trying to catch me as I try to slip the jab and then hit me with a hook. Very simple, but it's effective. Especially if somebody gets frustrated, especially after getting dropped like that. But now RDA has a tree chopper perk, and in my honest opinion, I think RDA is one of the best lightweights on the planet. Now, even though he's a welterweight here now. And a little bit more combos for him, and arguably can be an A+ fighter if you give him more love with these perks and whatnot. But right there, I see that this dude's doing little side steps. So if you want to play the side step game, I want to play the leg kick game. You got an 80 leg health. See right there, he's trying to sidestep. He doesn't know that I recognize that animation. I'm gonna fire off these leg kicks, chop the tree down. And the other day, I took the time to look up vulnerability, right? And I remember seeing that vulnerability is always increased when you're coming forward. And if you saw my last 10 fights, I lost a dude named GATZ7Z something X Terminator. And I basically had a good first round, and I fell into the trap of just trying to lead the fight, and every time I'd walk in, he'd throw planted combinations like this guy. Now I'm hoping to run into that guy again so I can, make the adjustments I need to win that fight, because I lost that decision, making a few critical errors in the final 2 rounds. But here, I recognize that this dude's doing the planted combos. Now I'm slipping the jab, and I see him trying to slip back. Goes for that little empty slip strike, and I'm using the knees as a tool. I'm using the knees as a tool to combat the pressure and get him off me. I'm not running up on him, spamming knees or throwing a bunch of elbows, just doing nothing but that. The knees are meant to be an anti-pressure tool, and I'm using them accordingly. Now, good round. Managed to steal it back with a knockdown, and this is easily my round. So, what are the notes that I've made? Alright, this guy likes to fire off planted combinations. That was real good. Very good on his part. Likes sneaking body shots with Nate Diaz because he has the body snatcher perk. Very good. Alright, this dude has a game plan, and I like it. also is capable of using the short steps to try to make me miss my straight strike, so I have to be very aware of that. Second round. So we know he likes that straight hook. Throws out a glove touch. Why not? Why not? Gotta manage my stamina really well. And again, I see those little stutters. And I felt him coming forward again, so I threw off a leg kick. And that must have been when he was throwing a strike. There he uses a short step to avoid that uppercut. Good job. Now that lead body hook works really well when somebody's swaying backwards. It's an increased vulnerability when you're swaying. And when I look back into the RPM deep dive for this game, you know, it helps. That was a nice combination. I have to steal that. Goes for it again. Now he's getting a little bit repetitive, but you know, coming forward, increased vulnerability. Moving to one side, you're more vulnerable on that side. There, I should have been a lot more careful. So, see, like the little triangle, you know, leg kicks beat head movement. Head movement, depending on what the strike is, beats that specific strike. Little things are like that. The fundamentals of the game are very important to be consistent. Goes against with that straight lead body hook. Relaxes for a bit, and then he hits me with another hook to the body. Very well-timed shots by this man. Doesn't react that time. He doesn't throw the straight combination. Going for that lead body, and he continues to do it over and over again. So if he try to have that pattern, instead of me trying to slip and counter, I'm just going to slip, drain your stamina a little bit, and I'll work the legs as I can. And right there, he throws an empty sway strike. Doesn't have the stopping power, so I land that good body kick. Fades my way in. For some reason, my straight turns into a missile and hits in the air, but it's all good. Now he's pressuring me. But now he's having very predictable pattern. He swayed, and I managed to catch him right there. She goes for another sway. I think it's a slip straight lead body hook. It's a good combination because if the guy sways back on that body hook, there might be a slight chance that you hit the liver, especially in a southpaw versus orthodox matchup like this. You know, my lead body hook won't hit his liver. His lead body hook will hit my liver. That's the good thing for the orthodox guys. Whereas my body kick will hit his liver, his rear body kick will hit mine. And there, he's consistently going for the same combinations. And to me, that reeks of desperation. Right now, I feel comfortably ahead of the strike it. Timed him accordingly. He was moving on one strike, pausing for half a second, then throwing another 2 strikes, which is good. You know, that's how you keep that range. So, props to this player, because a lot of Nate Diaz's, they try to like press you, but they try to press you in a very boring way. You know, this is a lot different. He's utilizing slip straights to lead body hooks. He's trying to work the body as methodical as he can. And again, he caught me real good with that hard combo there when I was coming in. I wasn't expecting it. So last round, touch it up. Get up, pick my shots here. One thing I have to get better at. When you have a lead, I won't even say protect the lead, but do what got you the lead. Be consistent. A lot of guys, they want to get that fantastic KO, you know, they want to get that knockout, they want to get that definitive win. But you have to recognize that, hey, you're ahead of the fight. Do what got you there. There's no need to be fancy. You know, sometimes our egos get the better of us, and we start playing in a way that gets us caught, gets us knocked out. I've been a victim of it plenty of times. Right now he's pressing forward, but I notice when he's coming forward, he doesn't have as much for me as he had when he was you know, relaxing on his back foot, backing away. Manages to dodge a front kick there. Should have came forward with it. Good job on his part. But now I know he has to press the action. And this dude has a tendency to sway. So I'm firing off that lead hook. Feinted the rear body uppercut and went for the wombo combo there. Nice. I like that. That was smart. Tries to launch to the side to avoid the teep kick. Nice. And now he's doing 4-hit combinations, and I felt he was going to sway. Get the takedown, you're still throwing it in there, kill the clock. But Nate Diaz has a 2-gate. I don't want the 2-gate. I don't want the 2-gate. The last thing I need to be doing right now. This dude has a nice jab. But again, he got a little bit too predictable there. Kept firing up that body hook combination. And he's still... Now, here's the thing about body work. If you haven't done anything significant in the first 2 rounds with the body work, and it's round 3, unless you catch me at peak vulnerability, it's probably not just smart to keep going for the body like this. Especially when you're prone to getting uppercutted like this. Gotta change up the pattern. Another body kick as he swing. A little bit too close to my liking, so I nail him with a knee to elbow. Good teep kick from him to maintain distance. Very good. And be very relaxed. I don't have to force the finish. Try to swing his head there to drain my stamina. Hit him with a rear hook to get the drive because he was swaying. And this fight is over. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please let me know if you guys run into this imposter. You know, call him out on it, post a video on it. But yeah, keep me updated. I hope you guys enjoyed that fight. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate all the support. And I hope everybody has a wonderful night.